Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens, and guys, the Lions fucking prevail. Let's talk sports. How y'all doing? You know, week 3 of the NFL was definitely an interesting week. You know, we had the special team, craziness, special teams, some walk-off field goals, some, special teams, blocking field goals. So it was definitely a special team Sunday. But guys, Monday Night Football to finish off week 3, this game did not disappoint at all. The Lions, the Ravens, they were playing so good in the beginning. They were tying up.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. Start converting your B2B audience today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started today at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
They were getting touchdowns. If the Lions punt, the Ravens were punting. It was just such an even matchup, really surprisingly. And then, Aiden Hutchinson comes in and starts shaking shit up, causing Derrick Henry to fumble that damn football to basically end this game. And, not just in this game, they didn't just, wear down the time. They made clutch touchdown driving winning plays. And that was just really beautiful to see, in my opinion, guys. One of the things that I love about the Lions is that these guys don't give up. They lose a game from Green Bay, and that's like a revenge. This is like, it makes them stronger. It's like if they lose a game, they come back even harder, and you really saw it today. Defense from the Lions today was just really great, and I would say even, the Ravens were keeping it up too, especially in that beginning half. I mean, they were aggressive. They were stopping the run game. They were doing all the things they could do, so I really do enjoy that. But, guys, to see my team beat the Baltimore Ravens, which is supposedly one of the best teams, Super Bowl caliber team, y'all need to stop sleeping on the Lions. Look, I don't understand all of the hate of, the Lions are not going to be good this year. They're not going to be what they were last year. Guys, they might be better than last year, all right? Just give these coordinators, give Dan Campbell some time to get this offense really moving, get the rocket ship going, and you're going to see this shit blast off later. And we're already seeing it as they take down the Baltimore Ravens. Guys, the score was 38, my Lions, and the final score from the Baltimore Ravens was 30. So the Ravens, definitely kept pace throughout this whole entire,
The Hilton sale is on. For 10 days only, you can save up to 20% on stays this fall and beyond. Don't wait. The sale ends September 29th. Book your stay and save at Hilton.com. Terms apply. Hilton, for the stay.
Match, and I do enjoy that. It made the game exciting. Let's just go over the whole goddamn game. Let's not waste any goddamn time, guys. First quarter, we already get a touchdown drive, 13 plays, 67 yards. We start off with a 2-yard run from Gibbs, a 24-yard pass from Goff. This was a deep right pass to Williams, and Williams was just catching these damn balls. Then we get a 7-yard run, and then we get another Williams 19-yard catch pass. We get a 2-yard run, a 5-yard pass, a 7-yard pass, a 3-yard run from Gibbs, and then Gibbs goes up the middle for a touchdown. Beautiful to see. I really like how the offensive line too. Yes, it's a lot younger, and they've been needing some, they've been needing to take some time to really get used to the offense and all that stuff, how the system works. But you can already see these guys getting the system going, which is just really enjoyable. Then Ravens respond with a touchdown of their own. We get a 19-yard pass right off the bat from Lamar Jackson. Then we get a 7-yard run, a 12-yard pass. Then we get an 8-yard pass, 1-yard run. And then when Derrick Henry goes right up for 28 yards and easily gets a goddamn touchdown. Derrick Henry in the beginning of this game, guys, was just absolutely insane. I mean,
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso, and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
When your investors, customers, and workers demand more from your business, make it happen with SAP. The AI-powered capabilities of SAP can help you streamline costs, connect with new suppliers, and manage payroll, even when your business is being pulled in different directions. To deliver a quality product at a fair price while paying your people what they're worth too, so your business can stay unfazed. Learn more at sap.com/uncertainty.
And holy shit. Second quarter, guys, we immediately get another touchdown. This was a long drive, too. 19 plays, 98 yards, 10 minutes off the clock. We start off with a 4-yard run. We start off with a J Golf 10-yard pass. Then we get a 13-yard pass. Then we get a 5-yard run. Then we get a 14-yard pass. Then we get a 9-yard run from Montgomery now. A 9-yard pass, an 8-yard run, 1-yard run, an 8-yard run, 2-yard run, a 7-yard pass. And then Montgomery runs up for the middle for 1 yard for a touchdown. And I like how the Ravens keep it up, though. They tie it up at 14-14. They do one on their own, and this was only 6 plays needed. We start off with a 13-yard run. Lamar Jackson scrambles to the right. 4-yard pass, a 13-yard pass, and then we get a penalty. But then Lamar Jackson throws a short left press to Bateman for 3 yards, and he easily gets that touchdown in. Third quarter, the Ravens finally take the lead, guys, 14-21. Ravens, 14 plays, 67 yards, 7-yard pass, a 2-yard run. You get some incomplete, get some penalties going. 4-yard pass, 6-yard pass, 4-yard pass, a 15-yard pass, 19-yard pass. Oh my God, then we get a sack. We start getting the sacks going for Lamar, but Lamar's able to throw a short right pass to Andrews for a 14-yard touchdown. And then Lions take the lead. Lions get in there, guys. They start off with an incomplete pass, and then we get a 7-yard run, a 7-yard pass, a 9-yard pass, and then we get a 2-yard run, a 17-yard pass, and then Jared Goff throws a deep right to St. Brown for a touchdown. Beautiful to see. And then this fourth quarter stretch gets really interesting, guys. We start out with a touchdown, 9 plays, 11-yard run, a 72-yard from Montgomery. Holy shit. That was just beautiful to watch, in my opinion. And then we get a 5-yard run from Gibbs. We get a 2-yard pass, and then Gibbs goes right up for 4 yards and easily gets that touchdown in. Then we get some field goals coming in, and then this final stretch, guys. 8 plays, 70 yards. Instead of just wasting the clock, they do something different. They say, nah, we're going to get that goddamn touchdown. 7-yard run from the Lions, a 4-yard run, a 2-yard run, a 3-yard run, a 3-yard pass, a 20-yard pass from Golf. McGrum.
If you thought goldenly breaded McDonald's chicken couldn't get more golden, think Golder. Because new sweet and smoky special edition gold sauce is here. Made for your chicken favorites. At participating McDonald's for a limited time.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.
Gets in there for 31 fucking yards and gets a touchdown. Now, Baltimore does respond with a touchdown, but we get some sacks coming in. But, Lamar is able to, get a 37-yard pass off, a 14-yard pass off. Lamar is able to get a 27-yard pass to Andrews for a touchdown. Penalty comes in from the Lions, but then the 2-point conversion fails. Guys, this game was so entertaining. I loved how close it was. This was 2 superhero-type teams going up against each other. And whoever's going to win this one is going to have some goddamn bragging rights. And to see my Lions take down the Baltimore Ravens makes my heart happy. Makes me I can go to sleep good tonight, guys. So let's rate these teams. Lions offense is going to get a 9 out of 10. Baltimore, too, is going to get a 9 out of 10. There was some mistakes from, Derrick Henry. But Derrick Henry also was going fucking insane in this game. The run game was great. The offensive line was great, and etc. Now, I think the offensive line really broke down for the Baltimore Ravens, but that Lions offensive line, they're young, they're healthy, and they really showed that they can be what the other offensive line was. They just need some more time, need some more practice, etc., etc., and you really see the work that's being put in. I love that, guys. Lions and Baltimore Ravens offense today, they're both going to be 9 out of 10s. But defense, I'm going to have to give the slight more better grade for the Lions. I think the defense is an 8 out of 10, and I think the Baltimore Ravens defense is a 7. I really like how the defense was really tackling, was really showing that aggression. Aiden Hutchin, punching the ball out for a fumble. That was just beautiful to see, in my gosh darn dang opinion.
This podcast is supported by FX's English Teacher. Last year's critically acclaimed series returns to follow Evan, Gwen, and Marky as they vie for their students' divided attention. See why Cosmopolitan called its premiere season a masterclass of comedy, while Glamour raved it's the year's funniest and most heartwarming new comedy series. FX's English Teacher returns September 25th on FX. All episodes streaming on Hulu.
For the first time ever, you can get all of ESPN in the new ESPN app, along with Disney Plus and Hulu, with one incredible offer. The most live sports, biggest blockbusters, and most talked about shows. Get it all in one bundle for $29.99 a month for 12 months. Visit Disney Plus Hulu ESPNBundle.com for details. Ad-supported plan auto renews at regular price. Currently $35.99 a month, subject to change. Unless canceled. Ends 1/5/26. Terms apply.
I mean, guys, I love that. And Baltimore Ravens defense, yes, it was good, but I'll say this defense was good until we get to the third and fourth quarter. I feel like the defense really broke down as the running game really got going for the Lions. And you really see this defense kind of lose their breath, kind of lose their spirit as you're watching this game go by. And then it's just up to the offense. It's up to Lamar Jackson to pull us all out of here. But, if the Lions are playing this good, causing some fumbles from Derrick Henry, this is the results you're going to get, guys. And I love that the Lions were able to win. Guys, I'm going to say this. The Lions are one of the best teams in the NFL. And I am biased because it is my favorite team, the team that I'm going to support for probably till I die. I don't care. I don't care. All right? Honestly, this team could suck like the Cowboys, later in my life. And honestly, I'm still probably going to be rocking with the Lions because I just love the Lions so much. I love everything about the Lions. So to see this team take down a super juggernaut team like the Baltimore Ravens, yeah, guys, for all of you putting the fucking Lions in none of your power rankings or, not, caring what the Lions are going to do this year, you better fucking watch out. Because once we go up against, these other superhero teams, we're going to take them out. All right? We're a more complete football team, and we just proved that today against these Baltimore Ravens. Hell yeah, we did. So, guys, let me know how y'all felt about NFL Week 3. I really enjoyed this final game. It was a really great game, in my opinion. If you're on Pandora, guys, my Pandora people, make sure you follow because we're dropping NFL content, NBA content later next month, all throughout the week, all throughout everything. We're dropping new content every day. I'm covering sports till 2025, all the way through 2026. So my Pandora people, make sure you follow. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. I will see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.